Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, where you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Right, it is 9:05 and the Film My Run Video 5K has started. Welcome along. Thank you for joining us. We've got a select few tonight. The thing is, it's late in Europe, it's late in the UK. Unfortunately, this run does come a little bit late for a lot of people, and we hope it's going to get back to its normal time soon. Anyway, starting off, we have Salim Adrian from France, who is going for his, I think it's his second win on the Video 5K. He's in the lead currently with 200 metres done, with a heart rate of 140, running down the Champs-Élysées towards the Place de la Concorde. And there is Salim, you can see his video. We do also, as well as being late today, we do also have some internet problems. So I apologise if the stream seems to lag a little bit. But Salim looks, the video quality looks okay there from Salim, so that's all right. We've also got Clive Finnemore, Amy Green, Kathy Gregory, Tina Beard are all on video. We've got B. Joseph running, but I don't think he's on video, and also Nagiello from Germany, who is running as well, but is not on video either. So we'll just we'll go through the guys that we know that we've definitely got on video. I am looking at chat, so if you want to say hello on Facebook, on YouTube, or on Twitch, then do please drop me a line. I am looking at all those 3 chats in the stream. So this is Salim. Salim has won this one time before. He's half a kilometre in, and he's just got to the bottom of the Champs-Élysées, and he's going to round the Place de la Concorde and go out to run on the River Seine, or next to the River Seine. Victoria says, is he actually from Paris or France? I don't know. Salim, are you from Paris? I don't think he is actually from Paris. He says, hi from my terrace. Hello, Salim. Nice to have you with us. Right, Clive Finnemore is in 2nd position. And I think Clive is also going for 2nd again as well. He is from Paris, apparently. He's just said yes, he is. So Salim is from Paris. So yeah, we very regularly go to Paris when we're allowed. Victoria's brother lives in Paris, near to the La Défense, in Courbevoie, yes. So we are very regular visitors to Paris. So Clive Finnemore, wearing a different top today. This is probably about his 5th or 6th run of the day. And hello Kim Salt, and hello Will B. Will B says, nice setup, Salim. So this is Clive running in his conservatory. It's dark outside down in Cornwall, where Clive is from. Clive's laughing because he's just heard me say it's his 5th run of the day. And Clive is 600 metres in, running at a nice, comfortable 5 minutes per kilometre. Amy Green is in 3rd place, and Amy Green is going to have her highest finish of the video 5K so far. She's come in the top 10 a few times, but because we have a limited number of runners today, Amy is going to finish in the top 5 today if she can keep up her pace. So there's Amy. What does she say? What does it say on the back? This is Mum. This Mum runs. On the back of Amy's top. Now you can see Amy's stream is kind of lagging a little bit, and then it speeds up to catch up. So you can see Amy running there. Then she'll freeze, and then she'll speed up a little bit. That's our fault. That's our end. We do seem to have some slight internet lag here. Amy's giving us a bit of a wave. And she is in 3rd place, 800 metres in, 5 minutes per kilometre, running on the banks of the River Seine, with the Tuileries Gardens next to her as well. A beautiful place to run in real life if you've ever been there. If you haven't, you must go there sometime. Go and run the Paris Marathon or the 10K around Paris. Absolutely superb runs. So 3rd place is Amy Green. And in 4th place, we have a lady who I think we've seen Kathy before, but this is the first time we've seen Kathy for a little while. Kathy Gregory is at 900 metres in, heart rate of 155 BPM, running at 5 minutes per kilometre, just 8 seconds behind Amy. There's Kathy. Kathy is from Spain. So we've got somebody from France, we've got 5 UK runners, and we've got Kathy Gregory from Spain. Oh no, we've got 4 UK runners because I am not running. I'm at the bottom of the screen there. I'm not running. Mark Mansueto says, just watched the 5K PB video. I love the sunglasses and the hat. And did you like my hair sticking out the side of my my hat as well? It's so long now. When I put a cap on, my hair just sticks out the side of my head in a very amusing manner. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. Yeah, there's a brand new video up on the Film My Run page, Film My Run YouTube channel. go and have a look at the PB 5K run. It isn't me running 5K, it's me running on the hills talking about running 5K, if that makes any sense. I did try and film a little bit, but there was so little video of me doing the 5K, it wasn't worth making an actual video about that. Yeah, Mark says hair like wings. Exactly. Yeah, little wings sticking out the side of my hat. Carol Rushworth says Kathy Woolpack Gregory. Wolfpack Gregory rather. So Kathy obviously runs with the Wolfpack. We need to ask Carol how her pizza is going, and we need to ask Jeff how his Shiraz is going down as well. Rob Harrison says £75. I will have enough funds for an air conditioner in my garage soon. Oh my goodness, that's exactly what. £75. How much is £75 for an air conditioner? Or is that you just need £75 more to get your air conditioner? It's not that it's going to cost you £75. Right, we're still with Kathy, so let's go to Tina Beard. Tina Beard is our regular runner with us on the video 5K. And we're very grateful for the regular runners today, Clive, Salim, Amy and Tina, who are making up the majority of the runners today. I know, I've said it so many times, it is very late. It's 9:15 in the UK here, 10 in Central Europe. Over in Paris it's 10:15 and everybody's tucked up in bed on the Friday night. Or they're out clubbing and starting their weekend well. Oh yeah, all nightclubs are closed. Of course they are. So you can't be out night clubbing. So everybody's in bed. Right, Jonathan Koss says, I watched the 5K PB where the girl threw up your... Yes. Your sprint form looked really weird. Did you watch it? Yeah, I know. I know how I look when I run fast, and it looks really odd, doesn't it? I'm all hunched up, and I look very strange. Yes, I totally understand. Apparently I didn't do that in my sub-3 marathon. I thought I did. I thought I did look quite hunched up in my sub-3. No? Okay. Yeah, so anyway, so that the 5K PB that Jonathan is referring to is the live stream that I did on Monday from Ardingly, south of England showground. And in the elite women's race, there was a girl running and she ran just past the camera, and just as she passed the camera she threw up in the finishing straight. She got herself together, carried on running, and then stopped and threw up again 10 metres before the finish line, which was hilarious to watch. But bless her, she must have been putting a real effort in. But yeah, Jonathan, my sprint running is very strange then. Jonathan says, you look very different to running on the treadmill. Yeah, well, I look a lot more controlled and comfortable on the treadmill, don't I? When I'm outdoors, I'm just really all screwed up and haunching my body and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. I totally admit that. Jojo Johannes says, would run with you, but it's a bit late. 10 p.m. Yes, I know. I understand, Johannes. No worries. Jonathan wants to know if I can do it. Is that the one like where you did the crab on your back, like you put your hands? Oh yeah, you cross your legs and put your feet up on. Yeah, I used to be able to do it. I haven't done it for a long time. Probably not these days. Victoria says she used to do it when she was about 8. Yeah, probably that's when I used to do it as well. Kim Sok says, great job, Tina and Amy. So there's Tina in 5th place. We've got B. Joseph back there in 6th position as well, but he's not on video. So let's go back up to Salim, who is now round the Place de la Concorde and back on the Champs-Élysées, heading back up the Champs-Élysées towards the Arc de Triomphe. He is 1:59 BPM. Okay. He's put the paper down now. We can't read it, Salim. You'll have to hold it a bit clear. When you've stopped running, hold it back up again. So there's Salim anyway. 3 kilometres in. He's got 2 kilometres to go. He's running at, oh gosh, he's really putting an effort in, 16.7 kilometers per hour. He is flying. 16.7 kilometers an hour. So he's going to finish, let's see, another 2K, 7 minutes. He's going to finish in 19 minutes, under 19 minutes if he can. All right, he's typing something now. We like Salim's setup. Carbon Pros. Is that his shoes that he's wearing? I think he's wearing Hoka Carbon X's or something like that. I think that's what he's trying to type. Oh, he's typing again. How can he run at 16.7 kilometers per hour and type like that? But you can see him doing it, you can see him running, and you can see him typing. That's the great thing about the video 5K, is you get to see people actually running and what their setup looks like, and also actually what they're doing when they're typing messages out. So Salim has his keyboard on his left hand side and he's typing with his left hand as he runs. It's amazing to watch. So I always type with my right hand on my phone. And sometimes I use voice to text as well to type. So 3.4 kilometers in, so a mile to go for Salim. Back to Clive, who is halfway through now, is looking much more leisurely. His avatar is looking much more leisurely. Heart rate of 157. Actually, what's Salim's? Salim's heart rate is 160. Clive Finnemore's is 157. So actually not that much difference in heart rate. But Clive is looking a lot more relaxed. Although he is 3 minutes behind Salim, so obviously there is a bit of a difference in the speed, but Clive is looking a lot more chilled. 437 per kilometre, heart rate of 156. Comfortable just about in second place, but Amy, if she puts in a spurt in the second half of the race, could catch him. You never know. She's only 20 seconds behind, although whether Clive lets that happen would be another matter. He could be a man and let it happen, couldn't he? Rob Harrison says, Jonathan, do you do delivery in Bristol, please? Pepperoni topping. Carol Rushworth says, Jonathan found out tonight he can no longer do it and he's gutted. Oh, this is the lotus position. Well, I will have an attempt then later on, and I'll let you know if I can or cannot do it. So Victoria and I will both try it later on. Oh right, Victoria says she definitely can't and she's not even going to try. Jonathan says, I ask because I could do it easily a little while ago, but tried tonight and no chance. Really fed up. Gosh. Don't take it too much to heart, Jonathan. You are old. You and I are both old. Remember that. Oh dear. Victoria can't even touch her feet because she's not doing her Pilates class at the moment. So this is Clive. He has 2 kilometres left to do. Salim has 1 kilometre left to do. Amy Green is not far behind Clive. 24 seconds. Clive is going away a little bit. But there's Amy. This Mum Runs t-shirt on. And she's got her lights on her as well, her coloured lights. She is running at 169 BPM, so she's working hard. She's not taking this camera on. Oh no, I can't do that because I'm on the video 5K setup, so I don't have the overhead camera for the video 5K. Oh right, okay. Maybe if you wait at the end, we might try it with a different camera. We'll see. So Amy in 3rd position. Kathy Gregory from Spain is in 4th position. 3 kilometres in now, 2 kilometres to go. Pretty much everyone is now round the arc, round the Place de la Concorde and back up on the Champs-Élysées, heading for the Arc de Triomphe at the top of the hill there. You don't have to put incline on, by the way. Kathy's heart rate is 159, so she's working hard. Not quite as hard as Amy. But she's only 7 seconds behind Amy. And she's going a little tiny bit faster, so Amy needs to just be careful that she doesn't get caught by Kathy Gregory in 4th position. Good arm swing from Kathy there. Is that a blue gate that Kathy has on her door there? It does look like it, doesn't it? I wonder how warm it is where Kathy is. Nice warm weather down in Spain, maybe. And it's one of those lovely villas on the coast somewhere. Can you imagine that? So a beautiful villa on the coast in gorgeous southern Spain where it's nice and hot. Just imagine that's where Kathy is right now. 3.3 kilometres in. Right, let's go back up to Salim, who is going to finish in 300 metres time, and he's going to finish in 18 minutes something. He's going at 3:09, 19.4 kilometres per hour. 200 metres to go. He's really caning it right at the end here. Heart rate of 162. So not a massively high heart rate, to be fair. But he is definitely putting effort in, as you can see there. 4.9 kilometres. He's going to finish. He might even finish in under 18 minutes. 17:45. He's going to do it in under 18 minutes. 17:50. There he is. Wow, that is an amazing time. 17:50 for 5k for Salim Adrian. Amazing work, Salim. Well done. Right, Kim Salt is not afraid to make us feel bad. She is in California, and it is 29 degrees Celsius in California right now. The time in California is around about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So Salim was just showing us his shoes there. What shoes were they? Carbon X. He's typing out. Clive Finnimore has 1.2 kilometres left. Carol Rushworth says, well done, Salim. So we can just see Salim typing there. Yeah, it's a Nike shoe. Ah, is that the that's not the new Vaporfly 2, is it? I wonder if we can put the volume up. Is Salim's volume up? Maybe he could actually talk to us. Hang on, let me see if I can get the volume of the Zoom call up. I can't hear. Yeah, Vaporfly 2 looks like it, doesn't it? Kim Salt says, well done, Salim. Salim, have you got your audio on? If you've got your audio on, you could try and speak to us. Let's see if he's got his audio on or not. He's typing again. We're watching Clive Finnimore, by the way, with 900 metres to go. We're just keeping an eye on him because we know he's going to come and finish soon. Actually, no. Let's go to Tina Beard because we haven't seen Tina for a while. So Tina is in 4th position now, and she is 3.6 kilometres in from the UK. Heart rate of 163. Well done, Tina. Rob Harrison says, mine arrived today, Vaporfly 2. Did 10 kilometres. Suddenly I can run fast. Yeah, the Nike Vaporfly 2 will make you run fast. So not long released. The new version of the Nike Vaporfly, which is the ones I run in, Next Percent. I run in the original Vaporflies. I don't think I'm going to be getting the Vaporfly 2 anytime soon because they are about 225 UK pounds, which works out at about $260 US. So quite an expensive shoe. You need to really be able to justify getting them. And I think there's still a little bit of life left in my Vaporfly 1s, so I will stick with them. So there's Tina. Tina is 3.8 kilometres in, and she's doing very well in 5th position. Let's just go back up to Amy Green briefly. There's Amy. Amy is 49 seconds behind Clive. She's going to consolidate, or actually I was going to say she's consolidating third place, but she's not, because Kathy Gregory is right behind her, 2 seconds behind her, with 800 metres to go. So Amy needs to try and push it as hard as she can to try and make sure she comes in third and not let Kathy Gregory from Spain catch her from behind. So let's go to Clive with 400 metres to go. Jonathan Cost says, do they do a version of the Vaporfly for overpronators? No, and actually you shouldn't really wear Vaporflies if your running style is not how do we put this politely? If your running style is not optimum, then you are likely to get injured if you wear Vaporflies. Vaporflies are built specifically for runners who land mid-foot. And I got an injury when I first wore them. I had to definitely transfer to mid-foot running when... Maybe that's why I run so oddly outside, actually, because I only wear them outside. Maybe that's why. I definitely had a very bad injury from wearing them initially. But I'm all right in them now as long as I don't do long distance. Short races, 5 and 10k. And maybe the odd marathon here and there. Right, 200 metres to go for Clive. He's going to come in second place. Heart rate of 164. He doesn't have to race. He doesn't have to push it hard. So he's going at a comfortable speed, 14 kilometres an hour with 200 metres left. Yes, Kim. She says it better make you run fast for that price. Definitely. And Rob Harrison says, no, that was a concern for me. I have supports in the shoes. Okay. So yeah, they don't make a support shoe in the Vaporfly. Salim says, carbon for races, minimalist for workouts. Okay. And second place for Clive. Arms in the air as he crosses the line. Well done, Clive. Great job. Second place. Good finish. And Amy Green is only 300 metres behind. But Kathy Gregory is going to pass her if Amy doesn't put in a spurt of energy to keep her away. So come on, Amy. Well, yeah, so we're just going to flip between Kathy and Amy in these last 200, 300 metres. So Amy has a heart rate of 173, so she really is working hard. She's working hard to try and keep Kathy Gregory away. Kathy is right behind her. Right behind her. There's Kathy. Kathy is wearing the purple and red top. Kim says, go, Amy. Rob Harrison is saying he's keeping with his Brooks for everyday use. That's what I do. I keep with my other shoes, my New Balance for everyday use, and only wear the Vaporflies for races. Amy Green is just holding off Kathy. She's just holding her off. 170 BPM for Amy. Sorry, for Kathy. Amy is even higher though. 173 for Amy. 173 for Amy, 170 for Kathy. They are pushing it right to the end, but Amy is just about going to hold her off. 5 kilometres and Amy has crossed the finish line. There she is. Well done, Amy. Absolutely fantastic. And Kathy crosses the finish line as well. Amazing work, both of you. Good job. Well done. And now I've lost Tina Beard. Oh yeah, there's Tina. So fantastic. So Amy and Kathy fighting their way through to the line. And Amy just about pips Kathy to the line to get third place in the Film My Run Video 5K. Only a few of us today, 8 people in the run today, or 7 people, not including me. So thank you very much for those people who've turned up today. I will, fingers crossed, be able to get it back to the normal time next week or the week after. I can't see what Salim's trying to do because I haven't got his video up. Oh right, okay. Apparently Salim has a light on under his tree. Well, you can go to Salim. You can go to Salim if you want to. Hang on, right. Just get him on the big screen. 16.4, 16.5, 16.6, 16.7, and then 17 for the last little bit. Wow, well done, Salim. So that's his progressive run for this evening. Amazing. Those are his splits for each kilometre. So well done, Salim. Yes, so he's obviously worked out exactly what he's going to do before he ran. Yeah. And that was Amy's fastest ever 5K. That's a 5K PB. If we're counting treadmill PBs, go to Amy's screen. So if we're counting 5K PBs on the treadmill, Amy has just broken her 5K PB. Amazing. Absolutely fantastic, Amy. Let's quickly go to Tina, who's just about to finish. 100 metres to go. Well done, Amy. Brilliant job. Tina's just about to finish.
I'm knackered.
Fantastic, Amy. Let's quickly go to Tina. Amy, we can hear you. 100 metres to go. Well done, Amy. Brilliant job. Tina is just about to cross the line. Heart rate of 175 for Tina. Incredible. Rob Harrison says, congratulations, Amy. Carol says, nice, Tina. Well done. Keep going. And there's Tina just crossed the line as well. Well done. Fantastic, Tina. Let's go back to Amy just quickly. Carol says, nice, Tina. Well done. Keep going. And there's Tina just crossed the line as well. Well done. Fantastic, Tina. Let's go back to Are you counting that, Amy, as a 5K PB?
Yes.
She is, yes, she is. Well done, Amy. Good for you. Fantastic. Right, is there anyone else we need to see? Apparently we've got a fish. We're now looking at bikes as well on the treadmill, on the screen. Who's showing us fish? I bet that's Clive, isn't it? Right, Clive's showing us his fish. So if people are unmuted and you want to say goodbye, well done, Kathy, by the way. Kathy Gregory from Spain. Good job. If you are unmuted and you want to say goodbye, well done to Tina. Right, Tina's just waving goodbye. Kathy's showing us her poodle. Lovely. Thank you, Kathy. Fantastic. Bingo card out for Kim Salt. Beta Fish, says Kim. Is that the name of them then? Beta Fish?
Well done, everyone.
And was that Kathy saying well done, everyone? Oh, Amy saying well done, everyone. Thank you, Amy. Carol Rushworth says, I think Forrest should be Dr. Dolittle. Yeah, he's got so many animals, he should just be renamed, shouldn't he? Thank you very much, Kathy. Thank you very much, Clive, Salim. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tina. Well done, everybody. Thank you for joining. Well done to Salim on the win. Well done to... Thank you. Well done, Salim. Well done to Amy on her 5K PB. Absolutely fantastic. And we will see you guys all for another video 5K next week. Fingers crossed we're back to normal time and we might be able to get some more runners. Who's holding up their time there? Tina's holding up 26:54 for her 5K. So Tina's got a 5K PB as well. She's got it. No, that's just her TV screen. That's just a TV screen. Victoria was thinking she had a framed photo of a time. Like a lunatic. Right, thank you very much, everyone. John Farrell's giving a round of applause. Well done, everybody. Take care, and we will see you all next week for the Film My Run video 5K. Thanks for all your chat and taking part. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.